guys, and welcome back to Home Decor 101. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a video. And if you've been here before, welcome back. We're so glad to see you again. Today, we're diving into a question I hear all the time. Is cottagecore still in style? From TikTok trends to real-life living spaces, cottagecore has had a serious moment. But is it just a trend, or is it here to stay? We'll explore what cottagecore is, how it evolved, and why it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So grab a cozy throw, a cup of tea, and let's get into it. So let's start with, what is cottagecore? Cottagecore is more than just an aesthetic. It's a whole vibe rooted in nostalgia, nature, and simplicity. It romanticizes rural living, cozy cottages, and the simple pleasures of life. Baking bread, growing your own herbs, sipping tea by the window while reading a classic novel. So think floral prints, vintage finds, soft linens, and muted earthy tones. The style rose to fame around 2018 to 2020, somewhere in there, gaining popularity on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. As a matter of fact, if you go on TikTok and hashtag cottagecore, you're going to see so many beautiful spaces directly related to this, or you can go on Pinterest. But what sets cottagecore apart from other home decor styles is how it taps into emotion. It's not just about how your space looks, but also how it feels. It's warm, it's slow, it's peaceful. And that's a feeling people are still craving, probably even more so today. So let's talk why it caught on. Cottagecore exploded for a reason. As life got faster and more digitized, many people began longing for the sense of calm and connection to nature. During the pandemic, especially, we saw a return to the basics. People were baking, crafting, and nesting at home. Not necessarily because they wanted to, but most times just because they had no choice. But they began to realize they actually like this life. They actually liked the feeling of getting up at home. If you had to work, you had to do that, but then taking the time off and just living very slow. They didn't have a choice. There was nothing else to do. Cottagecore perfectly fit that cultural moment. It gave us permission to slow down and romanticize our daily lives. It also offered an escape from modern minimalism. For those tired of all white walls and stark gray interiors, cottagecore was a welcome invitation to layer on texture, color, and charm. Now you might be wondering, was that just a phase? In my opinion, not at all. Here's why cottagecore has staying power. 1, there's that emotional appeal that I talked about. It satisfies a deep emotional need. In stressful times, people will always crave comfort, coziness. Cottagecore offers a sense of safety and familiarity, like grandma's house, but elevated. Number 2, personal expression. It celebrates individuality and imperfections. Cottagecore encourages decorating with found objects, hand-me-downs, or thrifted treasures. It's less about trends and more about meaning. Number 3, sustainability. The style aligns with eco-conscious values, repurposing, DIY, and secondhand shopping are core to cottagecore, making it perfect fit for people wanting a greener and less expensive lifestyle. And of course, number 4, timelessness. Floral prints, wood textures, soft lighting, these aren't passing fads. They've been around for centuries and will continue to feel cozy and timeless. So let's talk how to bring cottagecore into your home. There are several easy ways that you can embrace this charming aesthetic in your space. The first would be natural materials, so think wood, rattan, linen, and cotton. Add rustic touches like exposed beams or a vintage style wood table. You can also stick to a very soft, some people may say feminine color palette. Doesn't have to be. This is a style that man can enjoy too. But stick to warm whites, muted greens, dusty pinks, and soft blues, even a little buttery yellow, which is making a huge comeback. But these all evoke nature, peacefulness, and calm. There's also vintage finds, so you can hunt for treasures at flea markets and thrift stores. Garage sales, especially since it's getting warmer, are a perfect place. How some people have a little junk bin that's just old trinkets, sometimes that's the best box to find cottagecore. You can find little delicate pieces in that same color palette that will really work well with your decor style. Also, old books, antique picture frames, floral china, and lace table runners are all great touches. You can also bring it home by adding botanicals, so add plants, dried flowers, or floral wallpaper. Cottagecore celebrates the outdoors, so bring the outdoors in. Of course, it's all about layers, cozy layers at that. So layer throws, pillows, and textures to create a snug and welcoming atmosphere. And then we have whimsical touches. Add personality with handmade items, embroidered linens, or a vintage teapot used as a vase. The more story your items tell, the better. If you're looking for some cottagecore pieces to add to your home, don't forget to check the description box below. I've curated some beautiful finds from Amazon just for you. Now, as with any style, cottagecore has evolved, as most home decor styles will. Now you'll find dark cottagecore, fairycore, and even modern cottagecore, which blends traditional charm with really cleaner lines and updated colors. It's flexible enough to adapt to your personality and home size, whether you're in a teeny tiny apartment or a full-on farmhouse. That's part of its magic. It can be rustic and romantic, whimsical and grounded, and everything all at once. So, is cottagecore still in my opinion? Abso-freaking-lutely, and it's not going anywhere. In a world that moves so fast, social media, the fact that we're addicted to our phones nonstop, cottagecore offers a chance for us to slow down, reconnect, and just vibe beautifully in the moment. If you love this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Home Decor 101 for more cozy inspiration. And don't forget to check the description box below for hand-picked cottagecore items you can bring home today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, whether you like cottagecore or not, the best thing you can have in your home is a happy family and a feeling of gratitude. See you in the next one.